Welcome back to the studio. I am joined with Mod Stu.
Hello.
How are you doing, Stu?
I am wonderful. This has been a fantastic evening.
Stu, I'm going to be real with you. So because of the previous section overrunning by time quite a lot, I've got time for, I think, one question for you. And you're the guy who knows a lot about RuneScape, a lot about what's coming up in the future, a lot about the keynotes. So I need to ask a really important question here. Stu, what's with the mustache?
Asking the important questions.
Absolutely. This is what we've got time for.
Well, I have recently been involved in amateur dramatics. In fact, that was my voice that you heard doing the backing track in that last advert. And I was in a production of Hound of the Baskervilles last week, where I was playing Dr. Watson to Sherlock Holmes. And I had this magnificent mutton chops going on. And I'm gradually titrating off at the moment. I was in two minds. Should I retain the mustache? Should I not? And I figured, well, it's a little bit more characterful, adds a bit more to the JMod persona, so why not?
Fantastic. I'm glad that everyone in the Twitch chat thinks, yes, that was a good question to ask. Now, the reason I didn't ask any searching questions about the keynote coming up, and believe me, I really do want to, is how much can you actually tell me before it's revealed?
Absolutely nothing.
This is going to be a really difficult interview, Stu. I'm not going to lie to you there. It's going to be a challenge, so I'm going to call upon my professional training about the fact you can literally tell me nothing because it's all coming up soon. Stu, what's your favorite flavor of crisp?
That is another very interesting searching question. I would say, Walkers, do they do a...
Not sponsored, that's just the brand that he chose.
Yeah, exactly, just entirely off the top of my head. Yeah, salt and vinegar. Let's go with salt and vinegar. Actually,
salt and vinegar.
I can't stand crisps, to be entirely honest with you. All the truth is coming out at this point.
Well, you just hate... Okay, guys, I'm going to be real with you. So, before this interview started, I kind of walked up to Stu and we had a bit of a chat, we had a bit of a greeting, and I said, Stu, so you know a lot about what's coming up. What can you actually tell me before it happens on stage? And he did say, Josh, genuinely nothing. So, we can get nothing out of this, man. What we can do is go into the past. Stu, talk to me about previous updates that you've been involved in that you are proud of.
Oh, so many. So, I have worked at... Jagex for 19 years. Started in 2006. I've been a content developer all that time, and since 2011 on the RuneScape team. So I have done so many game updates to RuneScape that I can't actually keep them all in my head. I have to maintain a wiki page. Shout out to the RuneScape wiki. But some of the big ones, Mining and Smithing rework, Dimension of Disaster, whole lot of different quests. Death of Chivalry was one of my favorites, including the Zar series with Brink of Extinction, and lately a whole lot of 110 skills.
I love the idea that there is a wiki page just called What Has Stu Done?
It goes on for pages and pages with citations. It's extraordinary.
Just a list of things.
Jagex.
I don't want to fucking hear this guy waffling, I can't lie. Can we just talk about how much this fucking dude is busting out of his shirt? This guy's arms are so large. I want him to choke me. You know what I'm saying?